I've been looking forward to this day for a long time. This is our third year in a row hosting our annual summit, and year over year I get to share with you all our hard work and dedication towards developing innovative problem-solving solutions. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I'm Hamza Diaf, and welcome to the 2025 Feniex Summit. We have a problem, and most of you know what it is. I'm not here to sugarcoat it, I'm here to solve it. And today, I'll share with you all our innovative solution that will bring great value to you, our dealers, installers, and customers. Let me first tell you how we got here. 10 years ago, we launched the 4200 data link. It was designed with the primary focus of controlling that single color Fusion family. In 2020, we elevated our lighting line by introducing the industry's first 4-color quad series. To control that line, we developed and launched the Feniex F1 in 2021. We then pushed the boundaries in our 2023 summit and launched the Feniex Quantum line, taking our 4-color quad family and offering a 4-level unlockable series, allowing the customer to only pay for what they need while eliminating configuration mistakes, lead time issues, and inventory struggles. We then took it a step further in 2024 when we launched the Quantum 2.0 by adding green to that series. We also added green to the quad surface mount line and renamed it the Q series. That's when the problem comes in. Something is missing in our product portfolio, and today I'll share with you our innovative solution that solves all the challenges a lot of you have faced. In our strong efforts of innovating and replacing that quad family with the new Quantum and Q series, we found the critical need for a centralized controller. Without one, it has created a headache for a lot of you dealers and installers. First, you had to unlock, color program, and configure every Quantum product separately. Second, without that central controller, you also lost serial connectivity, requiring you to have to wire up all those mode wires separately. Third, when it came to the Q series family, you had to color program and configure all those mode wires of the serial link device before you connected it to your controller. And last, since there was no serial connectivity between Quantum and Q series products, there was no universal synchronization of flash patterns. How did everyone get by without a central controller in these past 3 years? Today, we are finally unveiling that missing piece: seamless integration. A controller that offers all Quantum and Q series products universal synchronization, single point unlock, direct color configuration, central mode programming, and 2-wire serial connection. Again, universal synchronization, single point unlock, direct color configuration, central mode programming, and 2-wire serial connection. Our solution, the Feniex SynQ controller. You know, very few companies get the chance to develop transformative products in their industry. We at Feniex are fortunate to have worked on several of these innovative products in just the past 4 years alone. Our desire for innovation brought us Quad, it brought us Quantum, Q Series, and now the SynQ controller. But we made sure to do it right this time. During the development time, we formed a board of advisors of about a dozen dealers and installers who we met with frequently over the course of 2 years to confirm features and functionality needed in this next generation of controllers. We more than doubled the engineering team's size and built several hundred units that were shipped out to installers and customers for field testing. The SynQ controller is both an innovative product and a reliable system. This is not just a product launch. It's a commitment to you all that we will strive for those two goals, innovation and reliability. Now I know other smart controllers on the market already have serial connectivity, flash pattern synchronization, along with color and mode programmability. However, Feniex for the first time ever is bringing those features to the industry's first 5-color lighting series. Our Quantum 2.0 family, along with our Q series. What's new doesn't just lie within the controller alone, but in the ecosystem we've worked so hard to bring to this industry. You see, I'm referring to that trifecta of the greatest problem-solving solution this industry has ever seen. We've been chasing this for a very long time by reinvesting over $200 million in the last 15 years alone. Our SynQ controller has allowed us to finally reach that milestone. Both our groundbreaking lighting series Quantum 2.0 and our incredible serial light head family, the Q series, can now be programmed and controlled by the SynQ controller, the most advanced and latest smart controller on the market. In this 2025 Feniex Summit, I can finally say to you all that we have reached seamless integration. Before going on to the technical features of this product, I want to remind you that when you partner with Feniex, you are partnering with a company that offers the most technologically advanced ecosystem for our industry as a whole. And we will continue to work hard to stay ahead and innovate. We will not stop evolving. Don't forget that below that trifecta, we still carry an extensive line of products that support all your applications when it comes to upfitting your emergency vehicle. Products such as speakers, controllers, the Lux series, Fusion series, and both our illumination and DOT lines are all available. This section is going to be packed with a lot of exciting details to help you better understand everything this product has to offer. Earlier in this keynote, I mentioned some key innovations of this product, but for now, let's sync up on the industry standard features of the SynQ controller. For starters, you will notice that the controller comes in 3 different versions. A 22-button controller with a slide switch, a 19-button controller with a rotary knob and slide switch, and a 16-button handheld controller. All buttons offer 6 programmable colors, and we sped up the boot up time, making it less than 1 second after power up. All 3 controllers will come standard with a 200-watt dual-tone siren integrated in every relay box, providing all the necessary siren functionality. Horn ring, park kill, hands-free, radio rebroadcast, microphone, and over 35 siren tones and audio commands. Every relay has an integrated USB-C port that allows you to program the SynQ relay via Windows or Mac computer. Unlike our controllers of the past, we did move the programming from the controller to the relay this time. We also allow for remote firmware updates that enable you to update the firmware directly from the software program without having to send in the device for service. The SynQ relay box will operate at a maximum current of 100 amps at 12 volts. That power capacity is distributed among 12 outputs, 6 10 amp outputs, and 4 5 amp ground outputs. The relay box also provides 14 programmable inputs, including a dedicated ignition port and a 15-volt analog input for temperature and voltage sense. Now that you understand the basics, let's dive deeper into the technologically advanced features of this product. The SynQ relay provides 16 total serial ports used to control, program, unlock, and configure all Quantum and Q series products. Every Quantum product you install on a vehicle will connect to one of those 16 serial ports, allowing you direct communication to just that product. When it comes to the Q serial line, you can connect up to a maximum of 6 light heads in a single port, which eliminates the need for a serial link module. So you do the math. You can connect up to 16 Quantum products to those 16 serial ports, or up to 96 Q serial light heads, or a mix of both. Perhaps 8 Quantum products and 48 light heads. Any way you configure it, there are more ports available than the number of Quantum and Q series light heads you could possibly put on an emergency vehicle. And I challenge someone to do an upfit and prove me wrong. Since serial connectivity is back with the SynQ controller, so is direct programming of both the flash patterns and color configuration of all Quantum and Q series products. When all Quantum products are connected to the serial ports and installed in your vehicle, you will then be able to program the color sequence of every module depending on your unlock level. You will also be able to program all the color sequences of any Q series module. This is where it gets really cool. Feniex provides over 20 unique flash patterns, but we also built a revolutionary flash pattern generator that allows you to design and program your very own flash patterns for all Quantum and Q series products. So when it comes to synchronization, if a Quantum or Q series product is connected to the SynQ controller, the patterns are then generated and controlled by the onboard chip inside the relay versus the chip inside those individual products, allowing for the entire vehicle to stay synchronized when flashing. And to top it all off, if you wish to synchronize your vehicle with another vehicle or fleet of vehicles, we offer a vehicle synchronization module. This module ensures that every vehicle is timed to flash on the identical sequence. More great news. We designed the SynQ controller to not just program the color of Quantum products, but also be able to set the unlock level. We did not want customers and installers to use 2 different programs, so we combined it into one. When your Quantum device is plugged into your SynQ relay, you will be able to set the unlock level without having to use a secondary software program. As mentioned earlier in this keynote, the old way of installing a Quantum or Q series product is that you have to plug in each device separately to your computer when programming any modes. Now, with the SynQ controller, you can program the functions you would like directly with the SynQ software, saving you a great deal of time during the installation process. Every relay comes standard with 15 inputs, allowing you to program any function you wish on those triggers. Functions such as brake, vehicle horn, park mode, and so on. If you wish to save time and require a larger number of triggers than the available 15 inputs, the SynQ controller offers an optional CAN interface module that plugs directly to the OBD2 port, extracting over 50 vehicle triggers. You can tie every vehicle trigger along with the 15 inputs to any specific mode or function using the SynQ software interface. When it comes to activating modes, sometimes users require additional complexity in the number of events that need to occur before a mode is activated. Feniex developed an events feature that allows you to stack up if, then, and or else scenarios before a specific function is displayed. You are probably wondering, with all the great features and functions of this product, how much is it going to cost? I know you all are aware that controllers of this caliber sold by our competitors sell for over $1,000 and closer to $2,000 when you add in the expansion modules and nodes used for light head control, along with that external siren amplifier needed for dual tone functionality. Here at Feniex, we are offering you this great innovative product at a competitive price of $999, making it not just the most innovative product, but the most affordable intelligent controller in the industry. There is so much more that this controller offers, so I encourage you to check out Feniex University and get more detailed understanding of the SynQ series. But for now, I'd like to introduce you to our CTO, Kyle, who will walk you through a live demonstration and highlight some really cool features for you to check out. Take it away, Kyle.
Thanks, Hamza, and thanks for tuning into this year's Feniex Summit. I'm Kyle Hale, the CTO of Feniex Industries, and just like last year with Quantum 2.0 and Q-Series with Green, I'm here to show you firsthand what the SynQ controller can do. In this section, I'm going to break things down into 4 parts: a full vehicle walk around, how things are wired, 3 controller options, and then finally a deep dive into programming the software and see it play out in real time. Let's start with the exterior of the car. The very first thing you'll notice is that the Quantum products and Q-Series products are all fully synchronized. That means that every one of these lights, plus the Q-Series light heads, are flashing together in a synchronized state, all using the serial connection that ties directly to the SynQ relay. So today, I can confidently tell you we have reached full vehicle synchronization. Whether you're running single, dual, tri, quad, or quint, all products on the vehicle will synchronize when using the Feniex SynQ controller. And here we are at the rear of the vehicle. Let me show you something really cool. It's our fleet sync module. You can sync 2 vehicles or up to a fleet of vehicles. And the best part, it works at any distance. That's because it's all driven by GPS timing sequences. You'll notice the SynQ relay system is simple and compact. I like to call this a time saver. It'll save you hours and hours of installation time. Everything from programming to wiring your vehicle. This tiny relay box supports a built-in dual-tone 200-watt siren. Our competitor siren systems require more time to install a separate amplifier box for dual-tone functionality. We packed 2 transformers in this one, giving you that functionality built into one box. Another impressive thing you'll notice right away is that the system has 22 total outputs, 16 low current and 6 high current, saving you time from having to power those high current products with external relays. What's even more impressive is none of the outputs are being used to light the lights I showed you earlier. That's because every light on this vehicle is connected to these serial ports right here. The 3 Quantum products and 60 Q-Series light heads are all controlled by the serial ports. We built this feature so you didn't have to use any expansion modules, serial link devices, or nodes commonly found in our competitors' products. We wanted to make sure that any emergency vehicle, whether police, fire, ambulance, or utility, with the most extreme lighting package possible, can all be connected, controlled, and programmed by just these serial ports, saving you a remarkable amount of time in installation. Following the purpose of time saving, we developed this CAN interface module installed right next to the SynQ relay. Normally installed on the OBD2 port in the front, we installed it back here for demonstration purposes. Instead of having hardwired triggers like park mode, tail lights, high beams, turn signal, and horn ring, we pulled all those triggers out from the CAN interface device. Each CAN interface device allows you to pull up to 40 triggers. It lets you program an infinite number of features and functions, again, saving you time on installation. Now that we've checked out the installation in the back, let's jump in the cab and check out all 3 controllers. Again, we developed 3 controllers for the SynQ system. In front of me, I have the rotary controller. We call it the SynQ-R, designed with 18 buttons, color programmable, and infinitely customizable. Supporting the SynQ-R is the SynQ-S. And instead of the rotary knob, there's 7 additional buttons. And here in the glove compartment, we have our handheld, the SynQ-H. Compact, well-designed, and fits in the palm of your hand. All 3 controllers are compatible with the SynQ relay in the back and have the same features and functions, which is why the pricing is the same, regardless of which one you prefer. And every controller comes with an LED traffic advisor that you program using the SynQ software. Great improvements were made to the slide switch and the rotary knob, keeping them secure, ensuring they don't come loose over time. Each controller comes with a legend sheet that has over 200 labels to choose from and can fit on any button location on the controller. And don't forget, every SynQ system has a built-in siren, meaning they all have a PA. The SynQ-S and the SynQ-R have an external mic. The SynQ-H has an internal mic. Now, programming this controller is done with an intuitive software program. Let's head to my computer and see what it can do. And one important thing with the SynQ system, you program the relay and not the controller like our 4200 data link system. You do that with the USB-C right here on the relay. So first off, I'm going to select my controller. To select your controller, you just click on the drop down and pick Sync R, Sync S, or Sync H. I'm going to pick Sync R because that's what we have in the vehicle. Next, the system's going to auto-detect all the products installed on the vehicle. After selecting your controller, you're going to see that the Sync system does all the heavy lifting for you and populates a list of all your Quantum products installed on the vehicle. 49-inch light bar, 800 light stick, and front interior light bar. Now, I'm going to show you how to upgrade your Quantum product. To unlock your product, all you need to do is click on the product in this screen. It's going to take you to this screen, which lets you set the module colors and pick your unlock level. So currently, this inner light bar is set to single color unlocked, but you can upgrade to dual, tri, quad, or quint. You just pick on the unlock level that you want, clicking this button, and then process the payment portal to unlock to that level. Since this product is single color unlocked, it will only let me put one color per module at a time. You notice I did half red and half blue, but I can't have red-blue modules unless I unlock to dual. I can't have red-blue-white unless I unlock to tri. Since I set all the modules to the color I want them, I'm going to go ahead into the next screen where you configure the priorities and button configurations. I'm going to go back to the product screen and show you what happens when you click a product that's already quint level. I'm clicking on the GPL 49-inch, and if you notice it's not taking me to an unlock screen, that's because it's fully unlocked to all 5 colors. Any module can be all 5 colors, 4 colors, 3 colors, 2 colors, or 1. It's that simple. You have one software, a million different options. Let's jump into zoning your Q serial modules. To set my Q serial zones, I'm going to go pick the Q serial tab. From there, I'm going to select Set Zones. And in this example, I'm going to set zone 30. To do that, I'm going to click on 30 right here. And when I click on that, all the modules connected to the sync relay are going to light up blue if they're not part of zone 30 already. And now I'm going to go ahead and latch the zones into the modules. To do that, I use a magnet, wave the magnet over them, and when they turn white, that means it's now the zone that I set in the software. To do the rest of the ones on the vehicle, you do the same thing, pick your zone, wave the magnet, when they go white, they're now part of that zone and will flash with that zone. After it turns white, anytime zone 30 is activated, it's going to flash with zone 30. And that does it for setting zones. It's all in the software, no additional hardware needed as long as your Q serial modules are plugged into the relay. Now that my zoning is complete, I'm going to go ahead and program my dual tone siren. I'm going to go ahead and click on a button 13 in this case, click siren, and then I can select on speaker 1 that I want whale. Speaker 2, I can pick whale as well for a dual tone. And now I'm going to go ahead and configure my Quantum products. I can click another button, say button 15, click on the Quantum tab. I can change products. I'm going to select the 49-inch light bar. And I'm going to set it to flashing, attack, select a brightness, and click red, blue, amber, white, and green to set it up for a quint attack flash pattern. And now I'm going to go ahead and configure my buttons with button color and button type. I'm going to select a button and go ahead and set up button color. I'm going to change it to yellow, and then I'm going to go ahead to input type and change it to momentary button. And now I'm going to program the CAN interface triggers. To set my vehicle triggers, I'm going to go ahead and click on the Vehicle tab. For this example, I'm going to select Tahoe. Then I'm going to go down to steering wheel aux 1. I'm going to select on, meaning when the button on the steering wheel is pressed, it'll activate whatever output I'm going to select down here. For this output, I'm going to do an audio voice command. We added the ability to select English, Spanish, or English and Spanish. They'll play back to back. I'm going to pick English and Spanish, and I'm going to pick pull over. So anytime I press the steering wheel button, aux 1, it's going to go ahead and play the pull over in English and then in Spanish. And that does it. And now I'm going to go ahead and program the events feature. To configure the events feature, I'm going to go and click on the Events tab. I'm going to click the plus to add an event. And if you notice, by default, it had named it Event 1. I'm I'm going to change that to button event. To configure the button event, I'm going to go to Edit, then I'm going to select an input. You'll notice I can pick from any of the vehicle inputs, relay inputs, buttons, and slide switch. For this example, I'm going to pick button 1. I can add more conditions here. I'm going to add a second condition, and for the second input, I'm going to select button 2. If you notice, there's a drop down for and or. The and means button 1 and button 2 need to be pressed to turn on the light, siren, or output that I'm about to configure. If I select the or, means button 1 or button 2 need to be pressed to trigger the output that I'm about to set. For this example, I'm going to leave it as and. I'm going to close this. I'm going to select Quantum, 49-inch light bar, flashing, attack, brightness is 100%. Then I'm going to select all 5 colors. So whenever button 1 and button 2 are pressed, it'll activate the 49-inch light bar in this vehicle to flash all 5 colors attack. And that does it for setting up the events feature. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to upload and download controller configs. Now that you've configured all of your Quantum products, sirens, outputs for the SynQ relay, you can go ahead and program those into your SynQ relay. Now to do that, you click over here on Program Device. You'll see the program loading right here. And then when it's fully completed, you'll see this message pop up. This means that your config file is now inside your SynQ relay and is ready for use. I'm going to go ahead and close that. And if I want to download that from the SynQ relay back into the software to edit at any time, I can do that by clicking Download Program. You notice it was very fast. It's all back in my software. So now I can go ahead and edit anything, and those edits, when I'm done with it, I can click Program Device again. If I want to save the config file that I've been working on in the software to anywhere on my desktop for later edits or use, I can click Save Program. I'm going to go ahead and save it to my desktop. I'm going to name it Summit 2025. Click Save. Now it's saved onto my desktop. If I want to open that config file for any editing, I can click on Open Program. It's going to show you the Summit 2025 I just saved off. I'm going to double click that. And what that did was opened the config file and loaded it into the software, and I can make any edits or changes that I want to. And that does it for showing you how to save, open, download, and program to my SynQ relay. And there you have it. I showed you the walk around, the 3 controllers, and the ease of installation. But that's just a taste of what the SynQ system can do. Thanks for tuning in to the Feniex Summit, and back to you, Hamza.
Thank you, Kyle. It's always great to see this product in action. Again, I encourage you to check out Feniex University for more details on this new innovative series. I shared with you how we got here, the challenges we faced, the solutions we're offering, the features and functions of the SynQ controller, and our CTO's live demonstration. At this moment, there are over 100,000 emergency vehicles on the road with Feniex products, showing up on the worst day of somebody's life. We live in that world of the microsecond, the time an emergency vehicle leaves its scene and arrives at its location. And our job here at Feniex is to ensure that that vehicle arrives in the fastest and safest way possible. That is our mission and purpose, and we will continue to strive for more innovative solutions that offer value to the industry as a whole. Our dealers, installers, and heroes who put their lives on the line every single day. Our SynQ, Quantum, and Q series, the trifecta, is proof of our commitment to that vision. At this time, if you are a dealer, please take the opportunity to connect with your sales representative. And if you are a user, we look forward to supporting your vehicle application needs soon. Thank you for tuning in to our 2025 Feniex Summit, and I look forward to seeing you next year when I get to share with you all the next round of innovative solutions.